can't see anything.
Everything fine.
Can everyone see? Can you see over here? You're probably happier if you can't. I call this basically shapely versus misshapen, a little lesson in aesthetics. How are we doing?
We got it.
Okay, next slide, please. Is it there?
Yes.
Beauty and tradition, England's gift to the world. England's heritage is one of greatness, and Dunhill is proud to have played its part. Frankly, I have better things to do than lecture a bunch of pimply kids, but I'll be damned if I stand idly by and watch my family's contribution to world culture effaced by the effrontery of a bunch of Scandinavian wogs. So, let's start with the apple. Is the apple up there?
Yes.
Wonderful. Truly the most luscious, even lascivious of fruits. The apple makes my mouth water with desire. Even after all these years, I can't look at one without wanting to put it into my mouth. My God, it's seductive. Don't you think? Don't you think? Let's hear it for the apple. Next slide. Appreciate the billiard. The remarkable thing about the billiard is that it offers an extraordinary feel. The way its capacious bowl nestles sensuously against my sweaty palm. My hand positively itches every time I see one lying about. More than once I've gotten in trouble picking one up only to find out the next day that it belonged to someone else. Next slide. Or the brave bulldog. Ah, the bulldog and its sinuously rounded cousin, the Rhodesian. Emblematic of Britain's finest hour. How would we have ever made it through the Blitz without them? The answer is obvious. We wouldn't have. Without the bulldog, Britons today would all be raised speaking German, and don't look so smug, you would too, mein Herr. Next slide, please. Now consider the perversions perpetrated by Scandinavia. The infamous Eskimo. Disgusting, just disgusting. This looks like something Susan Boyle sat on. I've seen more appetizing things stuck to my shoe after using the loo in Victoria Station. I'm really. Next slide. The notorious elephant's foot. I can think of any number of parts of an elephant's anatomy that this resembles, but the foot isn't one of them. No, please, no suggestions. Thank you. The next one, the hideous snail. Now, the Scandinavians don't call it the hideous snail. I added the adjective myself. Good Lord, this isn't a pipe. It's something that the frogs would eat with garlic and butter. You know what I mean? This is the Danish approach to making a pipe in a nutshell, and it can be summarized like this. As long as you can shove a stem in one end, you've got a pipe. I'm just surprised nobody in Copenhagen has thought of shoving a vulcanite rod at the statue of the Little Mermaid in the harbour. Next slide, please. The unsavory buttocks. Do you tamp it or wipe it? What kind of febrile imagination is responsible for such monstrosities? Next slide, please. What I like to call the unspeakable blowfish. I mean, I think this one pretty much speaks for itself. Scandalous, just scandalous. I can barely look at it without wanting to vomit. Does anyone here own a blowfish? Don't you own a boat as well? No, I'm sorry. And the next slide, please. The ridiculous Ramses. It would be comical if it weren't so tragic to think that the young of Britain are being seduced by such grotesque apparitions. I mean, it doesn't even look like Ramses. He was much more handsome than that. The next slide, please. Unnamed and unnameable. If this has a name, I'll be deuced if I know what it is. I see something like this every time I walk my dog, really. I mean, that's trifling, a little crude, but you have to remember I prepared this primer for first graders, and I had to cater to my audience. Well, next slide, please. Remember, lads, support the Empire, smoke British. You'll find it difficult to credit, but the headmaster had me escorted off the premises before I had a chance to finish my lecture. Probably one of those anti-smoking Johnnies, or worse, a devotee of those freehand abominations. Down with Scandinavia, up with Dunhill. Thank you for your patience. if I have time, do we have time? Are we running short of time? I wrote a little song, my own creation. I fancy myself something of a composer. We have a classical musician here. I was just speaking to him, a soprano saxophonist. So you'll appreciate this. I hope you enjoy the tune. Let me see. I'm going to need my notes here, or I will fall completely apart. I wrote it, but I didn't memorize it. But do we have the words for the refrain for everyone? We're going to sing a little sing-along.
Well done.
I brought along a truly American instrument. I hope you appreciate my efforts. I picked this up from a person in New York City, actually, and he needed money and I needed a banjo. So I hope you enjoy the tune. It's completely and utterly original. It's something that I wrote, made up myself, and I think it's rather nice, rather catchy. Oh, give me a pipe of an old English type, made of briar that is centuries old. A bowl from the past with a deep craggy blast is a beauteous thing to behold. Nice tune, don't you think? Dunhill for me, neither Ashton or Barling will do. Some love their canoe, says it gives them great joy, but to them I would answer, screw you. How often I've thought over what I was taught as a lad in the land of my birth. I can't understand why would any man's hand e'er hold aught but the best pipe on earth. Sing along, please. Dunhill for me, neither Ashton nor Barling will do. Some love their camoy, says it gives them great joy, but to them I would answer, screw you. Oh, the Danes and Swedes charge free-hand prices so large for odd shapes that astound and amaze. When I see what Lars earns, my esophagus burns and jealousy fills me with rage. Dunhill for me, neither Ashton or Barling will do. Some love their camoy, says it gives them great joy, but to them I would answer, screw you. You have lovely singing voices. I particularly like the resonance when you say, screw you. Oh, give me a pipe. This is the part that makes me cry. It's where I repeat the first verse, only slowly. Of an old English type. Kind of gets you right here, doesn't it? Made of briar that's a centuries old. A bowl from the past with a deep craggy blast is a beauteous thing to behold, quietly, reverently. Dunhill for me, neither Ashton nor Barling will do. Some love their camoy, says it gives them great joy, but to them I would answer, screw you. Thank you very much, everyone. You've been very patient. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Gus, thank you so much for having me.
Clive, thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Clive Dunhill for coming all the way to...
oh, it's nothing really.
Today.
Nothing really. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I would like to thank Clive Dunhill, but fortunately, we have in his place John Lowry, local actor, star of stage, screen, and television, and Clive Dunhill impersonator.
It's all been a lie.
Clive Dunhill.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Smoke on!